In a small village, there lived a wealthy man with two sons. The elder son was diligent and obedient, working tirelessly in the fields, and managing his father's estate with unwavering devotion. But the younger son, restless and full of desire, longed for adventure beyond the familiar lands of his father's home. One day, the younger son came to his father. "Father," he said boldly, "give me my share of the inheritance now, so that I may live as I please." The request was a deep wound to his father's heart. It was as though his son wished him dead, seeking his portion before its time. The father granted his wish, dividing his wealth and giving the younger son his share. Without a moment's hesitation, the young man gathered his belongings, packed his wealth, and set off for a distant land. There, in the bright lights of foreign cities, he lived recklessly, spending his fortune on lavish feasts, intoxicating wine, and the company of those who cared only for his riches. He laughed, danced, and indulged in every pleasure the world offered, believing he had finally found the life he had always dreamed of. But dreams built on fleeting pleasures soon crumble. One morning, he awoke to find his coins gone and his so-called friends vanished. A great famine struck, leaving him desperate. The only work he found was feeding pigs, an unclean and degrading task. Hunger gnawed at him as he watched the pigs eat, his stomach empty. Tears filled his eyes. "What have I become?" he whispered. "Even my father's servants have food." Regret overwhelmed him. He had traded love and security for a fleeting life that left him broken. "I will go back," he decided. "Not as a son, but as a servant." With guilt weighing him down, he began the long journey home, rehearsing his plea. "Father, I have sinned against heaven and you. I am no longer worthy to be your son. Let me be a servant." Doubt crept in. What if he rejects me? But his father had never stopped waiting. Every day, he watched the road with hope. Then one evening, he saw a figure in the distance, thin, weary, and broken. His breath caught. It was his son. Tears streamed down his face as he ran. The young man barely spoke before his father embraced him. "My son, you are home!" "Father, I have sinned." "Enough," his father interrupted. "You were lost and now found." He turned to his servants. "Bring the finest robe, a ring, and sandals. Kill the fattened calf. Tonight we celebrate." Music and laughter filled the house. But outside, the elder son stood bitter. "All these years I served you, yet no feast was given for me. But for him, who wasted everything, you celebrate?" His father placed a hand on his shoulder. "My son, you are always with me, and all I have is yours. But your brother was lost and is found. Should we not rejoice?" The elder son looked toward the house. A choice stood before him, bitterness or love.